Hello students, in this video we will learn how to create a series using list, tuple, array and dictionary. So first we learn how to create a series. I have written a 5-line code for this purpose. The first line import pandas, loads pandas library into ideally to be used further. Second line is a list creation. The values are 2, 3, 4, 5. Third line is another list ind, and in the fourth line the series function of pandas library has been called like pandas.series, and in bracket it has been passed two parameters a and ind. The first parameter of series function is the value for the series, while second parameter is index. So whatever list you pass as first parameter will be treated as values for that series, and both of these lists or whatever you pass must have the same number of elements. At line 5 the print function has been used to print the series. Line 4 converts this list of values into the series with index that are given in the line 3. At right hand side you can observe the output, that is first column showing list of index, the index values 10, 11, 12, 13, that is coming from ind, while second column are values of the series that is coming from the list. Similarly we can use tuple to create series, only the change is here a is now a list of values 2, 3, 4, 5. The program is same as earlier and output will be same. Series using numpy arrays. Numpy arrays can also be used, which have different functionalities and in comparison to lists, so it may be useful here. To use the numpy array you will have to use numpy module. In this 6 line of programs, first the pandas library is included, second numpy module is included and given the name as np. At the third line an array constructor function of numpy module has been called to create an array from the list passed to it. This array constructor function have been passed a list of values 2, 4, 6, 8. So a is now an array of the values 2, 4, 6, 8. Line 4 is similar to previous program. Index equals to 10, 11, 12, 13 is a list now, and at line 5 the series function has been called with two parameters, where the first parameter is the array that has values 2, 4, 6, 8, and the output at right hand side can be seen. The index values of this series is taken from the line 4 index list, and values of this series is taken from the array at line 3. Series using dictionary. You can create a series using dictionary by following the similar manner that were being used with list and tuple. You know that when you call d dot dictionary dot values or dictionary dot keys, it creates a list of values and list of keys. So using the similar method as you used with dictionary with list to create series, you can do it. At line 4 you can see d dot values has been passed as the value for series function. But the difference will be that d dot values will not be considered as one object or one element for the series, and so it is copied in all the elements. Similarly you can do it with dictionary keys. Series using dictionary. Now dictionary can be used without using d dot dictionary dot values or dictionary dot keys functions. You can see here the example of 5-line code. At the second line a dictionary of 3 values and their corresponding keys abc has been created. At line 3 an index list is created, a list of three values a b c is created, and this list has been used as index, while the dictionary has been used as values in line number 4 in series function. Series function has been passed two parameter, dictionary and the list int. Now a series will be created using the values from the dictionary which matches indexes in the index list. So the elements of index list is matched with keys of dictionary. Here first element of list is matching with the key a correct, that is first key value pair of dictionary. The second element b is matching with the second key value pair of dictionary. So here the values are taken from dictionary while index is taken from the list at line number 3. It will be more clearer when we see that list, that the dictionary that has been created is not written in order. Here the example is a dictionary of 4 elements have been created, and you can see the keys are D, B, C, A that are not written in order. It would be written in order if it was A, B, C, D, but it is written D, B, C, A, so it is not written in order. Third line is same. In the fourth line again, the series constructor function has been passed with dictionary and list at line number 3. The keys that are matched with this list values, their corresponding value is treated as series value. For example, the first element of index list is A, which is searched in the dictionary and matches the 4 key value pair, where the corresponding value is 40. So the first index is A and corresponding value is 40. Then the second value of this index list is B. Again, in the dictionary it is searched and it matches with the second pair of key and value, B colon 20. So B is the index and 20 is its value. C is the third index value and it is matched with the third pair of dictionary, C colon 30. So C becomes the index while 30 is the value. So we can create a series using the dictionary when it is sorted or not sorted. Simply the elements of the index list will be matched with keys of the dictionary and their corresponding values will be treated as value of the series. If index list is passed of greater length than the number of keys present in dictionary. In the previous example, you can see the index list has 3 values while dictionary has 4 key value pair. So the matter was solved. There was no problem. But what happens when the index values are more in comparison to key value pairs? In that case, those indexes that doesn't match with the keys in the dictionary will be given a value NaN, not a number. In this example, you can see a dictionary has been created at line number 2 that has 3 keys A, B, C, while the index that has been passed in line number 3 to the series function is B, C, D, A. The index has 4 values and dictionary has 3 keys. So one of them will not match, and for which the match is not there, we will have a value NaN corresponding to that. You can see B, C, A matched but D did not match, so we get NaN as the value for the corresponding key D. There are some important attributes that will be used in series. There are many more methods that we'll learn in next video lectures. The first is how to know the shape of a series. The shape of a series is simply the number of values or the number of columns in the series. So when you write b dot shape, b was the series name, so b dot shape, it gives 4 comma because there was 4 values. And dim is used to determine the dimension of any series or data frame, and it is series, so we will get one dimension. B dot d type is used to determine the data type of any item, so b dot d type. B dot size determines the number of values in the series. Thank you.